and today I'm going to show you how to make a DIY tassel wall hanging. Let's get started. So the items you're going to need for this tassel wall hanging are a wooden dowel, 7 of these wooden beads, and some black yarn. So our first step is going to be to paint the wooden dowel and the wooden beads black. Came out very light. I'm probably going to have to do 2 coats of the black paint. So the next step will be to create these black tassels. So to create the tassels, you're going to take your black yarn and you're going to wrap it around your fingers about 12 times. And once you're done with that, you'll cut the end. And then you're going to take your loops off. You can lay those down. And you're going to want to cut another piece of yarn. And then you'll want to loop this through. And then tie this around, pull tight, and then do it a second time to secure it. And then you're gonna take it right where you tied and just kind of pull it down. And then you're gonna wanna cut another strand. And this one you're going to lay down on the table. Then you're going to place, again, where your knot is, kind of brush it down. But you're going to place this on top of that. And you're going to tie this extra strand around and pull tight. And this creates the head of the tassel. So you're going to want to tie that once more. Again, just to secure it. And then you can leave these extra strands kind of hang, just make sure to pull them down. Grab the head of your tassel and then pull these down. And then you're gonna have to cut these other loops. There you go. And then as you go, I would compare each tassel just to be sure that you can get them all at the same length. So to trim this one up, we'll just make sure that these are about the same. And then we'll just simply trim where needed. And again, these don't have to be perfect. These tassels are just going to hang freely. So your next step is going to be to cut 7 long strands the length you want your hanging. Then once you cut your 7 long strands, you're going to take your tassel and move it to the back and pull up 2 of the strings, creating a loop. And then take one of your strands and put the end through. And then you're going to tie this around. And then you can kind of pull this to the very top of your tassel. And then these strands that you pulled out, you'll just pull back tight again. And that's how your tassel will hang. And then of course you can cut this extra piece. And your tassel will hang. So once your tassel is on there, you're going to then put a knot where you want your bead. So with each one of these, you're going to line up your tassels and line up where you want your knot. So you'll try to put a knot in the same area as the first. And then once you have it in the right location, you'll knot it 2 more times just to make it big enough so that the bead can't pass through. And then to get your bead on there, since I don't have a needle, I'm going to simply use a piece of tape and take the end and just wrap the tape around. And then place this through the hole of the bead. And then just pull that through, and there's your bead. And of course you'll get that to your knot, and there that hangs. So you'll want to repeat this with each of your strings. So once all the tassels and beads are connected to your strands, you're going to cut another long strand to tie to either end of your dowel, and that's the strand from which it's going to hang. Line them up and position them how you would like them hung. You're going to take the far left and the far right and connect those based on where you want your bead to lie. Then continue with the next set and the next strands, and finally the last strand. So once all strands are attached where you want them placed, then just need to cut these ends off. And there you have it, your DIY tassel wall hanging. If you like this DIY project, don't forget to click the like button below. And of course, for more DIY and home decor projects, don't forget to click subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.